Alright guys, so we're back with another Mario Party 8 video. We're gonna pretty much continue with the final video for Minigame Tent, and then we're also gonna start the extras zone as well. Today we're going in Free Play Arcade, which is where we're gonna be going through a series of minigames that have not been shown during the normal run-through of Party Mode and Minigame Tent. So, we're going to start off with the minigame that I have been, for some unknown reason, been having the most amount of trouble with. Yep, Sick and Twisted. This is obviously the take of me trying to beat this minigame, and if you didn't notice at the moment there, I actually had to do another cut because, yeah, even when I started re-recording this or replaying this, was like I still kept failing. So yeah, I had to basically do some cuts here. But yeah, this is basically the correct way on how to win this minigame. It was not easy trying to pull this off. I only just wish I had been able to pull it off when I had been playing this on Party Mode and Minigame Tent. Like, on all the other modes of Minigame Tent, basically. But, yeah, that's basically how you win Sick and Twisted. Like I said, it is possible to win it. It's just, I don't know, like I said, for some unknown reason, I just was not able to win it. You know, part of it being the game being so glitchy, part of it just being stupid bullshit, bullet bills and crap. And so, yeah, now here's another 4-player minigame I didn't show, and oddly enough, this is actually a really good 4-player minigame. I just don't know why they've never been able to show this during the Party Tent walkthrough, especially when there were several times I could have been able to show this minigame. What is this minigame exactly? Well, what you do is you go around shooting the other players, you score points and stuff, and you try to avoid getting hit by the other players, but it's like, because of how stupid the computers are, it's like, I just wasn't even giving a shit, and at this point I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, well, I was gonna camp out for a second, but then I thought, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like, just look at that, look at how many points I'm actually scoring. It's like, dang, these guys are just so stupid, but yep. 25 points is what I ended up scoring, so, yeah, I pretty much got a little over 18 points there to win it, but yeah. Overall, not a really hard minigame. I just can't really even begin to understand why I'd never been able to show that during the Party Tent playthrough. Yeah, that's actually it. That was probably like the only minigame I had not been able to show. Yeah, I had already shown all of these minigames. Saucer Swarm, Glacial Meltdown, 1 versus 3. Like I said, I think I had already shown all of these. Yep. Swerving Skies, Picture Perfect, Snow Way Out. Yep, that's it. I'd already shown all of those. 2 versus 2. What have we not shown? Because I feel like there was something I didn't show. I already showed that one. The Winner or Dinner, I definitely remembered showing that one. Obviously, because that's one I've already shown. Yeah, there was a few I thought I didn't show, but that one I did show. So yeah, 2 versus 2 is pretty much done. Challenge, obviously, I mentioned in a previous video that I have to show one of the minigames. Yeah, Stampede. This is one I had not shown in the original run-through of the Star Battle Arena. And this is the crazy thing. Usually in Star Battle Arena, I've always been able to play through all 3 challenge minigames. No problem. Like, I've never had an issue with, you know, going into Star Battle Arena and only playing, like, just 1 or 2 challenge minigames. It's always been all 3 of them at the same time, throughout each run-through, but nope, not in this case. Basically, you just gotta get up to 20 points without hitting the Bowser papers and all that stuff, and just shake your Wii remote. Very easy minigame, not really that hard at all. I just often have a hard time understanding why I was never able to show that in the run-through of Star Battle Arena, but yeah. That's basically all 3 challenge minigames, and I know I don't need to be playing Fruit Picker. I've already showed that one once. Once is more than plenty. Last is basically where you can go up against Bowser at any time you want. Only thing that's left to check is dual minigames, and obviously I know for a fact there's a few that I didn't show off. Yep. Attention Grabber, I didn't show that one. And Wing and a Scare, yep, I didn't show that one either. I don't even know if I did record Attention Grabber or not, because I know I didn't record that one. If I didn't show it off, it was likely because I thought I did record it, because I know when I recorded Star Battle Arena, I know there was a few times where I recorded a few boards, and some of them I kept failing on. So if that was what happened, where I recorded Attention Grabber, but it was on one of the failed attempts, then yeah, that's probably what ended up happening. This minigame is like really, really easy. You just tilt your Wii remote, line up the plane to where you need to go. Yeah, this minigame does involve a lot of tilting. This part can get a little tricky at times if you don't line the Wiimote up correctly. Otherwise, very easy minigame. You know, sometimes I often don't understand why I'm not able to show the easy minigames in the normal run-through, but, you know, that's not a problem. At least it gives me a reason to show the free play mode. Yeah, I was checking to see what other games I didn't show. Oh, yeah, I decided to show this one. Well, no, do I show this one, or do I not? Oh, yeah, this one I didn't show. But yeah, I think I didn't. I don't really think I do end up showing Attention Grabber, which if I didn't, I apologize. It's not a really hard minigame. I mean, it's like, it's not really as if you can't view the minigame instructions for that one. Because the game pretty much tells you how the whole thing works. It's a very straightforward minigame where you're just waving the Wii remote around to try to flag down a boat and stuff like that. So that's all you're doing in that one. And this one's also an easy one too. You just gotta aim the cannonball at the opponent and knock them off the rail. Okay. This is also... Oh, yeah, Inspector was another one I didn't show. And Balancing Act, I don't even think I showed that one. It's like, damn, there are so many minigames here that I, like, did not show. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, the bomb one I didn't show. Surf's Way Up, I had already shown that one. Yeah, I think what I'm just doing right now is I'm just randomly picking out these minigames. I'm not really doing them in a specific order. I think I just chose this one because this is like the more annoying one. Oh, crap. That would have been so bad if he actually got my thing off the bat. Oh, so close. I hate that. Basically down to 2. I don't even know how I won that one, because it almost looked like Mario's fuse was about to hit my bomb. But dang. I guess the real King Bob-omb is Luigi after all. Yeah, I don't know why I kept going down there. I already played all those games. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, that's kind of weird. I thought I'd shown all the duel minigames. Well, yeah, that's weird. The Inspector... Okay. The Spectre Inspector minigame is basically where you just go out and find hidden enemies and stuff like that. Overall, it's not a hard minigame. But yeah, the reason I guess I didn't show those minigames is because, yeah, the only thing I can think of is that I recorded the... What is it? When I recorded the Star Battle Arena, there must have been like a few times where I recorded certain boards and I kept failing on certain boards to where I ended up thinking that I ended up showing those minigames but didn't. Unfortunately, I don't even have the outtakes anymore to show those minigames either, so it's like, yeah. But yeah, I guess Attention Grabber and Inspector, you're on your own for those ones. Now, Extra Zones is where you can play a bunch of minigames that aren't, that are not in, that aren't available in the Minigame Tent. And some of these you have to pay carnival cards to unlock, which I already have done that. Like I said, I've already spent everything in both Minigame Wagon and Surprise Wagon. Yeah, we're just gonna go and do some Star Carnival bowling, I guess. But yeah, this was like a two-part thing for Extra Zone because of the free play at arcade. Okay, yep. I don't know, maybe I go back to free play arcade and maybe go back and replay those minigames. I don't know. Alright, cool. Got a spare. Yeah, Extra Zone is like the only place you can actually play as your me and... Okay, that was bullshit. Like, seriously, how does the ball just randomly go to the left like that? That's so dumb. Like, that literally makes no sense at all. I mean, I know there's a way where you can line up the frames and stuff, and that's the thing, I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, well, got that. Oh, sure, now it goes to the right, okay. Like, that really is supposed to make any sense at all. Okay, well, not bad. Yeah, some of you guys might remember when I showed the... Nintendo Switch Sports Bowling in an update video that I did. The funny thing about that gameplay was that if you didn't see the description of that video, I had said that the gameplay of Nintendo Switch Sports was recorded back in early 2022 when the game first came out. So golf wasn't really available during that time when it was released. Yep, got another spare. Seems like in this one, getting spares in this one is a lot more harder than in Nintendo Switch Sports Golf or Nintendo Switch Sports Bowling. What the heck am I saying? Yep. To end it off, I end up getting a strike. To be honest, though, I probably could have went for 10 frames, but I wanted to kind of keep it short and simple because, you know, there was a bunch of other stuff I was planning on showing, too. Stuff in which that happens to be a lot longer. I think what I end up doing most of this video is I do the first 4 rows of mini games and then take on the other 4 in the next video. I'm not really certain because like I said, I didn't want to look through the footage because I'm just desperately trying to get this walkthrough finished at this point because it's been sitting around on my flash drive for a little over 2 years now, and I just want to get it off right here and right now. So, yeah. I mean, it's not just this game. I mean, I have several other walkthroughs that have been sitting around on my flash drives for years, and I say that plural because I have 2 of them, as I had mentioned previously. Yeah, this minigame, you just gotta line up the pictures and all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, the record is basically 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure that is the default record, if I remember correctly. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it was mixed up. That's funny they had a reversed picture of Peach and Blooper. Nice. Yeah, I forget how many levels this minigame is set to, but it's like, yeah, you just line up the pictures and then, yeah. Yeah, I got that confused for something else. Yeah, a couple times I do screw this up because it's like I keep lining them up the wrong way. It's usually easy when it's like when the same character is on there. Like if there's more than one of the same character. Nice. Okay, that's actually not bad. Under a minute. But yeah, the reason that I never had actually, the reason it looks like I never played this minigame is because when I cleared everything out of the Fun Bazaar, I didn't even bother touching any of these minigames when I started a new file and got everything cleared out. Like, I don't know why I didn't really bother with that. Canyon Cruisers. Flagging rights. Oh my gosh, that's like an insane name. You have the right to be flagged down, and yes, you need the nunchuck for this one. Oh, no, that's right. I don't show that minigame because, I was too lazy to stop the video and get my nunchuck, so, yeah. Flagging rights, you'll see that in the next video. Yeah, that's another thing about this game. I never usually always keep my nunchuck on me because it's like, especially with this game, I never see the need to because a lot of the times I never even have a need to use it. Okay, so this minigame's a little bit like that 2 versus 2 minigame that you guys saw, but this one's a little bit different than that. Instead of driving on water, it's like we're on land. So the 1 minute 30 seconds, that is pretty much the default record for this minigame. Reason being, the reason it's like that is because once again, this is another extra zone minigame that I didn't bother going through when I created a new save file for this game. And you might be wondering, well, is this like your first time playing this game? Well, no, it's because I've had to get like, I've been having to get replacement Nintendo Wiis over the years because I've had some that have either broken down on me or some that quit reading discs and shit, so I've had to get different Nintendo Wiis, and yeah, a lot of times I've never been able to back up my save data for some old games and stuff like that, and this one happens to be one of them, I guess you could say. But overall, like, this minigame, it's not hard if you can just not... Okay, like, at that part there, I should have just restarted the minigame, because it was like... I could have gotten this under better time, especially maybe under a minute, but it was like, nope, couldn't do that. So yeah, I was only able to beat the default record by 9 seconds, so yep, a minute 21 seconds is pretty much the best I got for right now. And I, again, don't care enough to really do anything else about that record, so yeah. Yep, saving. No. Not playing again. So yep, Table Menace is the next one. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to play it with the computer. Yeah, I just chose my other favorite character, me versus Luigi. This is like probably this is probably what would probably be referred to as this channel's Civil War. Yep, the Civil War has now broken out. Me versus Luigi. Who ends up being the better mascot, or not mascot, the better character for this channel? Well, we will find out today. Yeah, normally I would have picked Mario, but it's like, no, why would I want to do that? Anyways. The way this minigame works is if the computer player scores, or no, I guess that's not how it works. I guess once you score like 2 points each, or once one of you scores 2 points, then it switches over to the next person. They serve the ball. They start serving. So basically you and the computer player take turns serving and stuff, or you and a friend, since this is another minigame you can play with a friend at any time. If I actually remember correctly, this is also a minigame you can play. I think this goes up to 5 points if I remember. Nope. It goes up to 10. I haven't played this for a long time, so I always forget how many points you're supposed to score to actually win this. As you can see, I'm actually, well, I was doing well for a little while, but then, yeah, apparently that unresponsive bullshit happened. Yeah, my freaking Wiimote was being unresponsive at that part. Because you can see for the most part, I'm not doing too terrible at this. It's just, yeah, that one time my Wiimote decided, nope, I ain't gonna respond that time. And I don't know, I feel like that's just been one of the problems the Nintendo Wii has always had, where, like, the Wiimote doesn't always respond the way it should. Especially when it matters most. Yeah. No, maybe it's not 10 points. Well, how many freaking points are you supposed to score? It's like, dude, it's not really as if you're supposed to score, okay, what is going on here? Okay, now my Wii Remote is definitely being very unresponsive. Like, what the heck? Like, 1 time was already bad enough as it is, but 3? Like, really? And yeah, I'm blaming the controls on this, because it's like, if you really think about it, it's like, even with other Nintendo Wiis I've had, I felt like the controller never really responds the way it should. That's one of the reasons I've always hated motion controls, because I feel like the motion sensor thing just does not always respond the way it should. Okay, so, in conclusion, yes, it's actually 11 points that you have to score, not frickin' 10. Yep, sorry, Luigi. But, yep, my Mii has proven to be far superior than you. Which is partially the reason I've always used him in, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and all that stuff. So, this is pretty much going to be the last minigame that I'm going to show for this video, I think. The puzzle one. This minigame, Puzzle Pillars, is basically a minigame that has been in previous Mario Party games. Well, it's basically just ended up with different names before. It's basically a thing where, like, you line up the, like, blocks and stuff, you match them together, and you get, like, points and stuff. This has been, like, an ongoing tradition since, I don't even know how many Mario Party games have done this, but the point is that, yeah, this has been, like, a thing for a long time. But this one's actually a little bit different than some of the block minigames you've seen in, like, Mario Party 7, but it's slightly similar to it. The hard part about this minigame is trying to line up the colors and stuff, and you can see it's not very easy trying to line them up right. Yeah, I don't know, like, honestly, yeah, it's just ridiculous, but yeah, once you clear out that level, it's like, then you basically move on to the next level. Again, because because I ended up getting a different Nintendo Wii, you're basically now seeing there's no record being set, so now with the new save file, I'll definitely be setting a new record here. Yep, trying to figure out where to line these pictures at. Nice. Level clear. Alright, so this level, okay, that's strange. Alright, there we go. Nice, yep, just keep matching that. Alright, level 5. Yep, now we got the purple. We got freaking purple ones now. Yeah, purple emblems or whatever. Yeah, I think with this minigame, though, I think I don't really bother trying to finish it because it's like... I don't really bother getting... like, this minigame I don't think I ended up playing too seriously because... You know, because I was coming up to the end of the video, I don't think I really had any time to try to score a really decent record the way I should be scoring it. So, yeah. So I think either in the next video I'll continue with this minigame, or more likely we'll just do something else, but... yeah, I guess we are just going to continue just doing a different minigame then, because, yeah, you can already see I'm already failing to beat this, so, yeah, in the next video, we'll take on the finale of this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, yeah, peace out, guys, and I'll see you all next time.